Alright, I'm streaming the Vanguard beta. I did a video already on it. Haven't put it out yet, but this is technically part 2, but I'm like, why not just stream it? So I just got to level 4, so now I can actually look at everything that this beta has. I can, I couldn't do the gunsmith before, but now I can. You know what I was wondering also? Because earlier I used that tank, and I didn't even realize, but it's a field upgrade. Why is that not a kill streak? Shouldn't something as powerful as that be a kill streak? If this is supposed to be their World War II version of the RCXD, I feel like it should be a kill streak and not a field upgrade. It's really weird. Oh, and by the way, yes, I am streaming in 30 FPS. My internet kind of sucks, so I'm not sure if it can handle 60. So that's why it's going to look different than the upload. Or the video before this. But it's not that big of a deal. So... oh yeah, I was going to change my loadout. 0 attachments for it, so I will... what? Why is the Tokarev, the Russian pistol, why is it named after an 80s band? Rat? I mean, I like that band, but why are you using that name for this pistol? Just, I don't... well, I was about to say I don't get why Call of Duty never uses the real names of guns, but I actually do get it. It's so they don't have to pay the licenses to use the names. It's still stupid. Like, they can't use the name Colt for this. It's just M1911 for them. So I was looking through this. This was a DLC weapon before in Call of Duty World War II. So was this. I think this came out around Halloween that year. Of course, at that time, we still had to deal with loot boxes. So these were all locked in loot boxes. Or I mean, there was challenges you can do. I'm glad those days are over. Having to go to the quartermaster and get like a certain number of kills before you unlock that gun. Now it's just in the battle pass. Just a grind. So yeah, a few of these were not at launch for that game. I don't remember if the Sten was. I think that might have been... you know what, now that I think about it, I think the Sten was in Season 1 of that game. It was the first wave of DLC added that. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Look at down there at the the Mauser. The cloth is clipping through it. I get it, it's a beta, but come on, really? Yeah, I remember that from that game. The dinner plate. Why is this the DP27 and not the DP28? What's the difference? Well, let me turn the game down a little bit. I think the game's slightly too loud. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference. The Bren... the Garand is under marksman rifle. That is interesting. Car 98... and the 3-line rifle that was also DLC on World War II. Let's just jump back in. I don't have any attachments unlocked. Quick play. Wait. You put on those 3. Played a little bit of this already, but not a ton. Just enough to unlock those the create a class. And I'm going to be at the mercy of the servers right now. They're probably being hammered because it's what is this, the 3rd game now that's had crossplay? The 3rd Call of Duty? Eagle's Nest again. I've been here.
April is ours. We took the advantage. Domination. Capture the objective.
Instant annoyance.
Steel yourselves. This will not be for the faint of heart.
Just mute
Securing
everyone.
Baker. We hold Baker.
I don't know why there's no weapon inspect. Yeah, this gun sounds a little bit lame. The gun sounds in this are not amazing.
Baker. Just a scratch, I'm fine.
Oh crap. Just ran into the wall.
Taking Charlie.
I thought I muted everyone, and yet that guy, I just heard him again. They're both, this is why people didn't like mounting. Because of that.
Losing objective Baker.
People despised mounting in Modern Warfare, so they, not going to be happy that it's back.
Baker is overrun. Closing with Baker. Throwing grenade.
Wait, I just noticed that. Has that ever been in Call of Duty? They have a little trail now for where your grenade goes? That's new. And it turns red right before it blows up. That's interesting. This guy. The muting is not working for some reason. See, very odd that the Goliath is not a kill streak. Maybe it'll be changed by the time the final game comes out. Oh, let me turn the volume down just a smooch.
Closing with Charlie. Mortars incoming. Get out. They're taking Baker. Taking Charlie. Baker is overrun. They're taking
Man, this game is even
Charlie
glitchier
is
than
ours.
like the past few betas for Call of Duty. A lot of blinking assets on the map.
Double kill. Losing objective Able. New intel ready for report. Triple kill. Fury
Triple.
kill. Able is lost.
Oh, no, it was a quad.
Capturing Baker.
5.
Bloodthirsty. Glide bomb ready for target. Supply box here.
Did you just say tossing gammon? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a grenade called the gammon bomb. I don't even know what that means. Is this breakable? Oh, let me use this.
Taking Baker.
Looks basically how it did in
Baker locked
Call of
down.
Duty World War II.
Double kill. Head.
What is that, 7
Losing
now?
objective Baker. Capturing Able.
Look at how jittery everything is.
Marking hostile locations.
That is
Securing
buggy
Able.
AF, and this game comes out
Losing objective Baker.
in
Losing
like
objective Charlie.
less than 2 months.
Throwing thermite. Baker is lost. They're taking Charlie. Closing with Baker. We dug in at Baker. Charlie is lost. That's it for the intel. Closing with Able. Able locked down. Grenade! Losing objective Baker.
Ranking up pretty fast. I think for betas they increase XP. They make it take less time to unlock things just so you can see everything.
They're taking Baker. So far, so good. Keep at it. Incoming grenade. Tossing grenade.
I'm trying to think how many betas I've played over the years. Like, well, specifically Call of Duty. I think my first one was...
Baker is overrun.
Let me think. Did MW2 have a beta? I think it did, but I don't remember playing it.
Securing Charlie.
I don't remember playing Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2
Charlie
either.
locked down.
I don't know what my first beta was. I played the World War II beta.
They're They're taking Charlie.
I think I dabbled in the Black Ops 4
Losing
beta.
objective
I
Able.
played the Modern Warfare beta, the Cold War beta, but I know
Securing
I've
Baker.
played more than that. I just don't remember them. I'm hyped
Losing objective Able.
because this beta got extended to the 22nd, 2 days after this
Hold those
beta ends.
positions. Able
The
is
game that I'm
lost.
actually way more interested in is happening. Technical test for Halo Infinite. Couldn't be more stoked. It's gonna be weird having my hands on a new Halo game for the first time in 6 years.
Losing objective Charlie. Capturing Able. Charlie is overrun. Losing objective Baker. We're dug in at Able.
I'm gonna use my weird tank.
Setting up Goliath. Losing objective Baker.
Look at this guy. His body is stuck in my tank. Shreds. Oh no. This thing sucks. It can't get over little tiny bumps. It also barely fits through doorways.
Goliath detonated.
It's so weird. I was using grenades earlier and I don't remember this little trail showing up.
They're taking Baker. Molotov. They're looking at you. Closing with Charlie.
Oh, it just occurred to me just now that they don't have health bars now.
We have total domination.
I remember I was not a big fan of that in Cold War. I grew to be fine with it. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. They're not that big of a deal. And now that they're gone, I'm like, oh, that's strange. That was a Treyarch thing. They did that in BO4, but Modern Warfare, it seems this isn't doing it either.
Losing objective Baker. Losing objective Charlie.
Look at all these sites. Did they even have that many in World War II? That's nuts. Wait, large iron sights, medium iron sights.
Securing
Level
Charlie.
70! Holy crap. I don't even think guns have that many levels in
Round is ending.
In,
I can smell victory from here.
Modern
taking
Warfare. That's
Baker.
nuts. And why is there a bigger iron sight you unlock for the final unlock?
Closing with Baker. Tossing grenade. Throwing grenade. Capturing Baker.
This is going to be standard now for Call of Duty, is having tons of attachments, tons of weapon levels.
Who's the lovely bastard that trained?
Gunsmith, like there's no going back from that. Wow, that guy's lagging like crazy.
Target eliminated.
Oh, let me back out real quick. I want to see what some of these attachments look like. I haven't seen them. They all look pretty standard. Yeah, some of these were not a thing in World War II. They're just trying to be Modern Warfare again, but they just didn't have that technology. Well, they might have, but it was like experimental and not widely used. Yeah, look, why is there large and medium iron sights? That's very weird. Stock. That looks silly. Wow, see, look at that. Barely any change between those. Trigger action. Proficiency. These are kind of like gun perks. I haven't looked at the perks, actually. There's so many. There's way fewer perks than. You remember how many there were back in the day? But it's because a lot of them are now attachments that you unlock for guns. A lot of those used to be perks. So there's way fewer. Yeah, don't know what a gammon bomb is. Wait, what is the beta cap right now? I thought it was level 20. This is crazy, having a beta go to 41. Well, I think it goes higher than that. I don't know what the beta cap is right now. Let's do domination. I do like this map. I've been on here already. So far, I'm not seeing any big modes with vehicles like Cold War had.
Kill confirmed. Eradicate all threats. Plan
Please
ahead,
mute everybody.
plan to win.
Really? I'm hearing these guys argue about what their favorite gun is. Some guy is saying the STG is too slow for him. Thinks this is too slow?
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Is it? This guy is saying that the movement speed in this game is so fun. I can't tell how... Is it faster than Black Ops? Cold War? This is fascinating, the conversation he's having. He's saying that it has World at War vibes. He's saying this has the potential to be one of the best CODs in a long time. I don't know. Wait, what? What is he talking about? He just said Modern Warfare 2 was the best one, the 1996-97 Modern Warfare. That's not when those games came out. That was 2009, bro. What is he talking about? 1996?
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
I keep seeing random floating debris. This game is not ready for prime time. No, but like I was saying, is this faster or slower than the last two games? I can't tell. mean, you're gonna get lower quality with when they have a game every year, having like a million studios working on it. All the games are gonna end up feeling the same because they all work on the same stuff over. Like they're just copy pasting the same game third year in a row. It's like Modern Warfare was the first big change. It's like, okay, finally Call of Duty is changing some stuff with like Gunsmith and all that. And then they've just followed the formula again for 2 more years. So instead of it being super different every time, like if they made a new game every like 3 years, instead they have one game that changes the status quo, and then they copy that for a few years until the status quo changes again. Is that it? Only 4, he's talking about that there's only 4 maps. How, I don't get it. How does active? I can't talk and listen to them at the same time. It's hard. How does Activision have the manpower and the numbers to make a new Call of Duty every year, but like also this is gonna launch with like 20-something maps? They must have literally thousands of people remastering World at War maps right now, making new ones. Holy crap! Did I just see my spine? What on earth? He just sniped the whole top of my body off. Well, first of all, that's ridiculous. World at War, you'd step on a bouncing Betty and that would make more sense, but he sniped me and my spine was showing. What? But I mean, you saw it when I boot up the game. There's like a million developers that work on this game. Literally, Activision employs basically everyone they have to work on these games. Except Infinity Ward, they're given carte blanche, spend 3 years on a game, and then everyone else is down in the salt mines and the trenches of making the yearly Call of Duty. Honestly, I feel bad. Treyarch could have gotten some cool games over the years from Treyarch if they weren't stuck in the Call of Duty grind. Same thing with everyone else. High Moon, they used to make cool Transformers games, and they made the Deadpool game. Now they're stuck in this hell. Raven used to make cool games. They made that X-Men Origins Wolverine game. But no, they've all been absorbed into the Call of Duty homunculus. It's a damn shame. I'm gonna unmute them now. It's fascinating listening to them.
Time is up. Bring it home.
Obviously, you can't hear them, but I can.
Thought I forgot about you.
Look at that stock. Blocks a lot of your vision.
Move out.
Oh, they do tell me I'm next. Okay, M1 Garand is next. Aw, they're gone. See, that's one thing I hate. I don't know when did this change? When did they stop keeping you in the same lobby and they just disband the lobby after every match? And why did that happen? And it never went back? I don't get it. What? I'm gonna just go ahead and mute them now. Maybe I just haven't done enough research in World War II, or what, because I really don't think they had the technology for these types of scopes then. Maybe I'm dead wrong, but I don't think they did.
Securing Able. Able locked down. Securing Baker.
Of course, reloading at that time.
Baker locked down. We're in the lead. Losing objective Able. Losing objective Able. They got me pinned. Head spinning.
You know, as much as I complain that this is basically the same game again, at least we're not in the dark ages of Call of Duty. The period between 2014 to 2018, for the most part, was terrible. Like, Advanced Warfare was bad. This is going to be controversial, but personally, I thought Black Ops 3 was bad. I don't like any of the jetpack crap. And also the specialists, like the stupid, like the ultimates that they basically stole from Overwatch that have been gone since Modern Warfare, the reboot. Never liked those. Infinite Warfare's multiplayer was really bad. Nobody played it. And then Black Ops 4 also was bad. So he had like 4 back-to-back bad games. IMO. And even Ghost wasn't that great before that.
New intel, ready for report. We've taken all objectives. Hold those positions. They're taking Charlie. Losing objective Baker. Charlie is lost. Baker is lost. Losing objective Able. They're taking Able.
Throwing grenade! I see you now.
Marking hostile location.
What the heck is that stand? Oh, I didn't get to see it.
They're taking Able.
They're taking Able.
We hold Charlie. Able is lost. Capturing Able.
Deploying Goliath!
Losing objective Charlie. Losing objective Charlie. Securing Able. Goliath detonated.
I really wish that thing had made it into BF5. It was originally planned to, but it got cut.
We hold Able. Capturing Baker. Losing objective Able. They're taking Charlie. Securing Baker. We have total domination. Hold the line.
We have total
Charlie
domination.
is lost.
This is giving me RE8 flashbacks when I played that.
Losing objective
I was like, I can
Baker.
save. Ooh, biplane? Is this a hint at a World War I Call of Duty? I would actually really like that, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Think about it. How would you monetize the multiplayer? How would you even have enough attachments for that? They could fictionalize the heck out of it like BF1 did.
I see bad guys.
Losing
That
objective
guy's name is
Able.
literally Clinton Seed. Why? Earlier I was playing with somebody called Helen Keller. Not gonna lie, it was pretty funny whenever it said Helen Keller is on a 5-kill streak. I'm doing bad.
Able. They're overpowering us. Take those positions. We're dug in at Baker. Capturing Able.
Yeah, I still think Modern Warfare 2019 has the gold standard now for animations and sounds. The animations are good in this and Black Ops Cold War, but they haven't been on the same level.
Incoming grenade.
Mark Grigsby is just good at his job, and he can't, I mean, obviously he can't sit there and animate all the guns for every game every year. It's impossible. So he does all the animation for Infinity Ward. That's why there's such a quality gap in the animation.
They're taking Able.
And I don't get it. The sound, why can't they just reuse, like, Infinity Ward obviously records real gun sounds.
Able is overrun.
That game sounded so much better than this.
Looking good for us. Don't let up.
Perfect example. Listen to the AK-47 in Modern Warfare, and then listen to the one in Cold War. It's no contest.
They're taking Baker.
No AK, of course, in this game. That was pre-AK days.
Losing objective Charlie. Losing objective Baker. Losing objective Baker.
Honestly, I think at this point,
Losing objective Baker.
because,
Losing objective
like I said, they have all these people that work on Warzone, which is totally separate from all the people that work on each multiplayer every year. At this point, instead of trying to keep it separate,
Taking Baker.
why don't they just make, like, Call of Duty the platform, where you can still buy a new campaign every year or two, if you want, separately, and zombies as well. You can get regular zombie DLC that you pay for.
Taking Charlie.
And then the multiplayer is just, there's just one multiplayer that they update every year with a new theme. So like it would, the mechanics would be the same. They might be able to change it over time like they do with Rainbow Six.
Able is lost.
But they would change the theme. They would just slap on the World War II theme for a while, and then it would switch back to modern.
Losing objective Charlie.
And then you keep adding to the map pool. You could remaster basically every old Call of Duty map and just keep adding it to the pool. Think about how many maps you'd have. Hundreds. If you had a map pool of every Call of Duty game.
They got me pinned.
I don't know why. Well, I do know. I was gonna say I don't know why they do that. I do know. They want to keep selling the $60 game every year.
Securing Baker.
They would lose too much money if they stopped doing that.
Taking Baker. Losing objective
It's
Charlie.
sickening how much money they make, because
Baker.
they're now making money every year on Warzone, but also on every annual Call of Duty. It's really insane.
Sweet revenge.
I'm gonna use the Thompson.
We have the lead. Keep it up.
Why is there a drum mag already on it? I want the default
They're
one.
taking Baker.
I'll wait till this match is over.
Securing Able. Losing objective Charlie. They're taking
Fat
Baker.
bearded dad. What's his name?
Charlie is overrun. Taking Able. Down. Closing with Charlie. Able is ours. They're taking Baker.
They got me pinned. Tossing grenade. Grenade. They got me pinned.
Losing objective Baker. Thank me later.
Silencer. It is so quiet. It's so bizarre that
They're taking Baker.
these games keep bouncing between terms. Like, it was Silencer early on. Like in Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, they were calling it Silencer. And, wow, look at this. Oh, you missed it. Which,
Capturing Charlie. They're taking
people that know
Baker.
guns in real life would say, that's not accurate. Why are you calling it that? They don't actually silence the guns. So then they switched it. Then in Black Ops 1,
Taking all objectives.
they switched it and
Hold
called it the
those
suppressor, which or suppressed. It
They're
makes more
taking
sense.
Baker. Baker
Then that
is
carried
lost.
through, I think, until
Closing
Modern
with
Warfare
Baker.
3. A couple other games used it, and then they went back to
They're
silencer
taking
again,
Charlie.
and then they went back to suppressor for
We have
Modern
total
Warfare, I
dominance.
think,
Hold the line.
2019, and that was correct
Losing
again.
objective Able.
And now they're back again
They're
to
taking
silencer.
Charlie.
It's like, come on.
Charlie is lost.
Is it like their
Nearly done.
fictional
This one's ours. Losing
piece of equipment?
objective
Because
Able.
it doesn't exist
Securing
really. You
Charlie.
can't make a
They're
gun this
taking
quiet.
Baker. We've taken all objectives.
Listen to that.
Hold those positions. Baker is overrun. Losing objective Able.
Now won't
New
apologize.
intel ready for report. Able is
Prepare
lost.
yourselves.
Mark in hostile location. Taking Baker.
Got me pinned. That's all
We
I
dug
got.
in at Baker. Way to hold the line, lads. Fucking brilliant.
One.
Fuck a pin!
Four at once.
I gotta say, I do miss the final kill cam. It's been gone for a while, but... And I get the best play thing, but I do miss that. Wait, did I unlock a kill streak? Why is that little thing there? Weird. The drum mag is default. You think it wouldn't be? I would have expected a drum mag to be an attachment you unlock, and you start off with the regular like stick magazine. Because you watch World War II movies, you always see the stick magazine, right? The only time you see the drum mag is when you are watching a gangster movie and they're all... The mafia's using them in the city. And they got drum mags. I feel like they weren't as common in the war. These animated walking screens are just copy-pasted. I really wonder how much work it actually is when it's identical.
Domination. Protect the objective. Plan ahead, plan to win.
I just remembered something. I forgot that this game added blind fire mechanic. I haven't
Taking
tried it, but
Charlie.
it's very strange. Yeah, see? That is so
We
weird.
hold Charlie. Losing objective Baker.
Call of Duty's never done that. It seems like they introduced maybe one or two new
Capturing Baker.
gameplay elements once in a while. Like this was a big deal when they added this. Ghosts had the instead of mounting, you would just hit left trigger and it would automatically tilt your camera. Another thing they had in Black Ops Cold War, only in campaign, was you could take human shields, grab a person and hold them, which they hadn't
They're
done before.
taking Charlie. Securing
That's so
Baker.
weird.
Taking Baker.
What did that look like in third person?
Enemy controls it all. Take that ground. Securing.
I mean, it looks like I'm looking. Doesn't look like completely blind.
Closing with Able.
Single fire Thompson.
Capturing Charlie.
This reminds me, I can't remember the name of it, but it looks
Charlie.
and plays just like a map from Call of Duty World War II, except it wasn't snow out. There was no snowy atmosphere.
Closing with Baker.
Oh, he was camping up here. Unlock the flash hider.
Fire is too heavy.
Wait, what was that? Peak? It said peak.
They're taking Able.
I do kind of like that new feature.
Able is lost.
So yeah, besides blind fire, that's another new feature, is the destructible elements. I don't know what the point of this is. You're not going to hit anything.
Taking Able.
Maybe just for suppressing fire. If you got teammates that want to move ahead, you just do that.
Closing with Able. Able locked down.
Well, the recoil on this thing is nuts.
Losing objective Charlie. Losing objective Able. Charlie is overrun. Securing Charlie. The enemy has total domination. Push back. We hold Charlie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they do with zombies. It's interesting that what was I gonna say? This will be the first time. Wait, is it ever? I think this might be the first time ever that, if I'm not mistaken, that Treyarch does zombies 2 years in a row, correct? Because, let me think, World at War, then Modern Warfare 2, they didn't have it, and then Black Ops, they had it. Modern Warfare 3 didn't, they had Spec Ops. Black Ops 2 had it. Ghosts had Extinction.
They're taking Charlie.
Advanced Warfare had Exo Zombies, but it wasn't Treyarch. Black Ops 3 was Treyarch Zombies. 2016 was
Capturing Baker.
weird Infinity Ward Zombies. That was when all three of them were trying their hand at zombies. And that didn't last long. It lasted one game. Infinity Ward's like, nah, let's go back to Spec Ops. We don't specialize in it.
Taking Charlie.
And then 2019 was.
Losing objective Baker. Charlie.
I skipped some, didn't I? I don't know why I just made a big jump.
They're taking
Oh,
Baker.
I was in Infinite Warfare. World War II, that was Sledgehammer's attempt at zombies, then Treyarch again, Black Ops 4, and then nothing in 2019, and then Cold War had it, and then now Treyarch again, 2 years in a row from Treyarch Zombies, so that's
They're
unprecedented.
taking Baker.
I hope it's good. To be honest, the quote-unquote season of content for Cold War was kind of disappointing, which sucks because like everybody liked their new gameplay for zombies. There weren't enough maps, and surprise, surprise, the quality took a nosedive once they went free. Before, when you had to pay for the maps, they would be better, and which made sense because they were being paid for it. But now that it's free, I feel like they're not trying as hard. Also, it could be that Jason Blundell's gone now. So, unfortunately, zombies may never reach
Closing
the
with
heights that
Charlie.
it did with BO 1,
Closing
2,
with
and 3.
Able.
Blundell was kind of like the reason for that. I'm fascinated to see what he does with his new studio, though. And being free from the shackles of Activision. He can make some cool stuff.
They're taking
Maybe he's sick
Baker.
of zombies. Maybe he doesn't want to do it anymore. And his new game won't be a zombies type thing.
Capturing Able. Taking Charlie.
Spider's too heavy.
We hold Charlie.
Oh, nice. Is that the death machine? The Maxim gun? Ow.
Losing objective Baker. Baker is overrun.
Oh yeah, I just remember this game actually probably looks a little better than what I'm seeing right now. Because, I'm not getting HDR right now. So I gotta keep that in mind. The game actually probably looks better than I realize. I really hate that. I bought a new capture card and it's the HDR is still being stripped. I don't get it.
Losing objective Charlie.
Oh, he had the dinner plate. I want to use that.
Closing with Baker. The enemy has total domination. Push back. Capturing Baker. We hold Baker.
Hey. This reminds me of something.
The round is almost done.
Does it remind you of something?
Taking
Remember,
Able.
remember the cabinet on Nacht der Untoten?
We dug in at Able.
You open it and there's a sniper for sale. That's what it reminds me of. They aren't going to redo Nacht again, are they? They did that for D Machine. I don't think they would do it again.
They're taking Baker.
Kill always revitalize.
Baker is overrun.
Rip.
Next time,
Ripperonis. The M1 Garand. I'm gonna have to try that other mode in a bit. I think I will after this. The what is it? Blitz, and then there's the other one, Patrol. I didn't try any of those. Wait, what else did I unlock for this? Flash hider.
Kill confirmed. Take out all enemies. Your enemies aren't pushovers this time.
Ye old Garand. I would love to have one of these IRL.
lead's ours. Hold on to it.
Enemy popping smoke.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Like fish in a barrel.
Like fish in a barrel. So far, this seems like a better beta than the Call of Duty World War II beta. I just can't, like, I won't forget just how every single map in that game was so small and so poorly designed. They were like all designed for SMGs, and I remember lamenting the fact that I was like, come on, I want some more long-range engagements. You got all these snipers, and all the engagements are all like up close. So hopefully now, because they're remastering a bunch of World at War maps, we could have that. We could have some more bigger maps, because the maps were bigger back in the day on the early CODs. Did he just say he's being stalked? He's like, I'm being stalked. What was that? Oh.
Throwing grenade.
Off, dickhead. They got me pinned. They got me pinned.
It's been interesting to recently play several World War II games. I mean, been playing COD 2. I've been playing Enlisted. I think I might record a video for that. I'm gonna play Hell Let Loose when that comes out. For console, it's already out on PC. Or I think it's in beta still. It's fascinating to compare them all. Be like, which ones have like better animations and sounds for all identical weapons.
Hostile Goliath on the crawl.
And I guess if this turns out bad, this game, then I guess people can just go over and play Hell Let Loose. Ow, ouchie, ouchie. Why would you reload in that room? Stupid. I'm just screwing around shooting stuff in the environment. Actually, you know what? This is a step up from I remember a big problem with World War II. I don't know if this was laziness or they ran out of time or what. But a big problem with that game was there was things like this that you just couldn't interact with. You'd shoot stuff that should break. You'd shoot like cushions that should have like stuffing fly out of them in most games, but nothing would happen. You'd shoot cups on the table and it's like they were glued down. Everything had a sheen of fakeness over it. I think they learned their lesson because people like the fact that, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but they like to, you can just break stuff like this. And of course, it's costing me my KD.
a victory. Right, rest up, get some chow.
What? Okay. It was odd. Somebody, I could hear the chat. So I just heard somebody's in their mic. Somebody said something about a meteor shower. Is there like a meteor shower happening right now? Somewhere on the planet? I mean, there's always one happening, but I think they're not uncommon. I'm not too worried about getting attachments because this is a beta. I want to use this in a match. I like that gun. The MG42 as well. Level 12 is when I get that. I highly doubt I will get max rank in this beta. I don't know that I've ever gotten max rank in betas. Usually there's just not enough time to do that. And some people have played this way longer. PlayStation players have had several more days than everyone else. It is annoying. For a while they were doing the whole like you get maps early on PlayStation, and then they stop doing that because of crossplay. They can't do that, and then so instead it's just more days to play the beta on PlayStation. Yay.
Domination. Defend the objective.
Is there a bipod?
Stay critical of your
I haven't checked that.
opponents and
You could deploy
capturing Able.
bipods on LMGs in World War II.
We took the advantage. Losing objective Baker. Securing Baker.
Oh, that thing is all over the place.
They're taking Able. Able is lost. They're taking Able. Taking Able. New intel, ready for report. Double kill.
I want to get those attack dogs. Nope. Wait, does this still work the same way as Cold War? Didn't Cold War have a thing where even if you lost your kill streak, it was the score streak thing, right? Where you can still get that. It's just a point accumulation. Oh my goodness.
Securing Charlie. Losing objective Baker. They're taking Able.
Oh yeah, it's back to the old-timey military designations, Able instead of Alpha, etc.
Losing objective Baker.
And Baker. I thought by the time World War II rolled around, they were already using Bravo.
Charlie locked down.
Yeah, some of them didn't change. Charlie has always been Charlie. But Baker, was it always, like, is that just the Brits that say Baker? I don't know.
Capturing Able. Losing objective Baker. Losing objective Charlie.
Oh, that's a friendly.
Charlie is lost. We're dug in at Able.
I mean, obviously it's not even out yet, but I can already tell that I'm going to be probably playing way more. Holy crap! Way more Battlefield Portal with the World War II weapons and that than this. Like as soon as that game comes out, I'm not going to touch this.
One shot is all I need.
I can feel their eyes on you. We're dug in at Baker.
One shot is all I need.
I wish I still had a family video, and like I used to live by a family video, but it closed last year, like a lot of things did. I used to rent Call of Duties there, ones that I weren't planning on buying. I don't know. I might end up getting this, but like I said, Halo and Battlefield. I'm not gonna juggle all three, but I will switch between Halo and Battlefield, which is weird. I haven't done that since what, 2012? Yeah, that's when Halo 4 was out. I was juggling that and BF3's DLC. Man, that brings back nostalgia. Or I mean, no, it's not. How do I English? No, that brings back some memories, and it causes nostalgia. Can't bring back nostalgia. What am I saying?
Able is overrun.
Is there going to be a katana in this? Because that'd be accurate.
We hold Charlie. Mark in hostile location. Baker is overrun. Securing Baker. They're taking Charlie. Capturing Baker. Baker locked down. So far, so good. Keep at it. Charlie is lost.
Yeah, this is a freaking...
That's it for the intel.
This is an MG42. This thing should sound beastly, but it doesn't. It sounds incredible in BF5.
Charlie is ours. Deploying Goliath.
I think they underestimate how important sound is. But it's very important, especially in a freaking game that's simulating war. You know, one of the loudest things on the planet is war.
Losing objective Baker.
Oh, I wanted an MP40.
Losing
That's
objective
dumb.
Charlie.
I hate that. Look, when I spam the left trigger, you can already see through the scope. That's lazy animation. You can see the scenery behind it. Honestly, I kind of liked how World War II did it, where you would zoom in and everything around the scope would be black.
Charlie locked down.
Maybe that's not a good thing though, because like if you see somebody coming up to your left, you can't quickly unzoom. But why do that? Keep it dark until you get about right here.
They're taking Baker. They're taking Charlie.
That's just lazy.
Taking Able. Baker is overrun. They're overpowering us. Take those positions. Securing Able. Securing Baker.
I do love me the Mosin
Taking
Nagant.
Baker.
I remember I was not very pleased that this was not in the game at launch in World War II. You had to unlock this through loot boxes. Yay. That game had a pathetic number of maps and weapons. And they were still doing loot boxes.
Capturing Baker.
I'm hoping the iron sights for this aren't the last unlock. That would suck. They should do, I think Battlefield, they should do what Battlefield does, which is you start out with no scope. It's already iron sights.
Securing Charlie.
And you unlock the sights for it. This Call of Duty always does it backwards. The default sniper has a scope, and then you unlock iron sights. Doesn't make much sense, but whatever.
Taking Baker. We hold Baker.
I got snipped.
They're taking Able. They're taking Baker.
They're taking Able.
Able is overrun. The enemy has total domination. Push back. Taking Charlie. Taking Able.
Crap.
Capturing Baker. Closing with Charlie. Baker locked down. We're dug in at Charlie.
It sounds okay, but I was playing Enlisted last night using this gun, and it's so loud. And that's an indie studio, and they made the game look and sound better. And this is a freaking multi-million-dollar annual franchise machine, and yet they can't make the gun sound better than an indie game. Kinda pathetic.
Still in the fight.
Ah, he wasn't happy about that. Is this a sniper area? Sweet. That was my big problem with World War II was
Capturing Able.
with all the maps being so freaking small, there was nowhere like this to snipe from. No, this isn't a great spot either.
Taking Able. Enemy flamethrower on the burn. Capturing
Enemy
Charlie.
flamethrower?
They're taking Baker.
Is that a kill streak?
Capturing
I didn't see
Able.
that.
They're overpowering.
Oh yeah, I did. It's called the
Take those
Fire Knot.
positions.
Pickaxe.
Hold Charlie.
Can I blind fire this? So stupid.
Closing with Baker. Losing objective Charlie. We're dug in at Baker. The round is ending. Not much hope for this one.
I like how Call of Duty adds a feature that's been in games for like decades. Well, at least a decade. Maybe more. Like blind fire's been a thing in plenty of games. Like it was in freaking Grand Theft Auto 10 years, almost 15 years ago in
Losing
GTA
objective
4.
Baker.
I think it was even in 3. That was 20 years ago. So they
Baker
keep doing
is
these things that
overrun.
are old news, pretending that it's like innovative, and it's like, no, you just haven't done it.
Don't just let them take it.
Don't just let them take it. Springfield better be in this game. I mean, probably is in the full game. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. Maybe an hour and a half. The Gammon Bomb. The next one is the Sten. Actually, let's take a look. A look-see. This is level, what am I, 7? 13, 17, 14, 9, 29, 25, 10. How does anybody hope to get that? Eighteen, 24, 30, 16, 20, 12, 28, 26. Crap, I wanted to use the car. Let's try Blitz. I haven't tried this yet. My stream seems to be pretty steady. I almost want to attempt to boost it up to 60, but it's risky. I could ruin it. Those dogs, that looks like a picture right there. I think it is. It's probably not a drawing or a render. I still can't believe there's no factions. There's not even a generic Axis versus Allies. It's dumb. It's just your team versus enemy team. How boring.
Team deathmatch. Eradicate all threats. Steel yourselves. This will not be for the faint of heart. The lead's ours. They have the advantage.
Ah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
The lead's ours. Hold on to it.
This is the gammon bomb.
Throwing gammon. I'm pinned down.
Oh.
Double kill.
Oh, there was like 5 in there. I could have just went and gotten all of them. I'm gonna completely forget about that mechanic and probably never use it.
That's a pin. Got you wankers now.
My bad.
I'm pinned down.
The only map I remember from the World War II beta was Gibraltar. That's it.
Hostile recon in the air.
Can't remember anything
Spies
else.
in the sky. Enemy has a counter recon aircraft.
But that game was a mess for a long time. Do you remember that?
Got me pinned.
Like, they completely overhauled the attachments and perk system. Well, it wasn't even called perks then. Remember, it was called the divisions? They changed everything. Like, I remember the suppressor used to be only a thing you could get with the division. It was dumb. Like, to get a suppressor? What am I saying? To get a suppressor on, like, the SMGs. I think that was you could only get them on SMGs, and you had to have a division, and it was stupid. So, and nobody liked that, so they ended up changing it and making it just an attachment that you can add to pistol, and I think a few other weapon types. A lot different than this. This is like, hey, you can get a suppressor on everything. It's weirdly limited in that game. And also, I think dual wielding was also a division, and they had to change that. Same thing with iron sights. I think there was no iron sights on the snipers for the longest time, for like months, and then it's like, oh, we added that. So and the servers sucked. It was just a big mess for a while.
Lead is lost. Fight back.
Intelligence coming in.
We have the lead. Keep it up. Get back in the fight. That ain't a real fight. I'll get down.
Oh, I'm just thinking about playing the Halo tech demo, or the tech test. It's very exciting to me.
Double kill.
I'm just gonna play the crap out of the weapon drills first. Hopefully they added more. Like I said, I didn't get to do the last tech test. I hope they added more to play around with.
Lead's ours. Hell of a job, lads.
Hell of a job, lads. I think I'm gonna do one more. What is this guy saying?
Double kill. Right down.
Hanzo Hasashi was on my team. Why didn't he do a get over here? Okay, I have not played Champion Hill, and I kind of want to. What even is it? If I had to guess, it's probably like... What is that mode that's like mini Warzone in Cold War? What is that called? Is it like Fire Team something? I don't know. Let's go. Trios. It's basically a little chunk of the Warzone map that they let you jump down. And there's vehicles, and it's just a slightly bigger mode with tanks. I didn't play it a ton. In fact, I uninstalled Warzone because it takes up a big chunk of my hard drive. Unfortunately, the Series X, the internal hard drive, is not very big, especially with today's game sizes. So I'm going to have to, unfortunately, buy the Seagate expansion card, which I didn't want to have to do, but it looks like it's inevitable. She looks very bored. She's walking through a ruined town and she's just like, whatever. So how long before there's like weed camos and like freaking Judge Dredd in the game, which is in Warzone right now? Which is crazy. Oh, yeah, it's this, what they have little, the little loot boxes that you can pick up. Oh, nice. Like, they don't have these unlocked in the other mode. What's going on here? Is this the pre-match?
Champion Hill, friends. Your team has a whole bunch of lives. Lose all your lives and you're
Wait,
eliminated.
What's...
Last team standing wins. Grab some gear at those buy stations. Take out opponents, get cash. Easy. You can also grab some cash off the ground.
Why does this thing look so small? It looks so much smaller than in the other games. That's a gun that's probably going to be in every Call of Duty ever, because it's been used for over 100 years. So what are we doing here? Perks? Double time. Oh, I just wasted my money. And wow, is this laggy.
Just 10 seconds until start time.
Holy lag, Batman. I think I get what we're doing. Whoa, that's a lot of teams. Is this part of the Warzone map?
End all other teams for the win.
I see there's an airfield.
Throwing grenade.
Yeah, like I was saying, the Colt is like, I think, the only gun that can be in all eras of Call of Duty. It was in Cold War, it was in Modern Warfare. Holy crap. And it's in this game. Because it's been in service for so long. I don't know, I can't think off the top of my head of any other guns that can be in all of them because it's been around so long. Maybe the M14, but no, the M14 was like an evolution of the Garand, so, and that wasn't around at this time.
You got 10 seconds. You got less than 15 lives left. Enemy took your lives. New match.
Oh, those are these fake planes? Yeah, they used to do that. Or are they just covered? No, these are made of wood. Crap. They used to do that. They used to put like inflatable planes and jeeps on runways, so like pilots flying over would take pictures. It was a deception tactic. So people, their enemies would think, oh, they got an airfield there, but it's just a bunch of inflatable planes. It was smart. Obviously, I don't think that tactic would work today, but it worked in the 40s. Now you get like, use like FLIR, like high quality infrared imaging. You're not gonna mistake an inflatable. Like you didn't just have a regular camera, like in the 40s. Why am I doing so horrible at this?
Careful there, you got under 10 lives left.
Careful there. I don't know what just happened. Wait, what is this? It's like a little skull jumping around on the screen.
Charlie's down for the count. Careful there, you got under 10 lives left.
My lives last about 3 seconds apiece. I'm like, hello, map, and then insta-dead.
Only 4 lives left. You got 10 seconds. Enemy took your lives. Might want to hit a buy station. Ten seconds left. Stay strong.
I'm wondering how they don't resist the urge to just use the same animations. Like, the Colt's been in every game. You'd think, like, and especially they use the same engine for this game as Cold War and Modern Warfare. It's like, you'd think they'd be like, how about we use the same animation for all 3 games? But, somehow they resist that temptation. And it's weird, you can tell which game it's from just because they all animate slightly different. Like this one, he lifts the gun up and pulls the clip out. All of them are always different than the other. Or each game is different on how they handle the animations. I really like the ADS reload. I wish Battlefield would do it. It's probably too late though for that game. Too far in its development.
Enemy took your lives.
Could always add it though. I'm way more stoked for that game. Just because Battlefield's always been more fun and entertaining with higher player counts, usable vehicles instead of kill streaks. I don't care what anyone says, it's more fun.
It's all on you now. Keep it going.
It's all on me now. I'm stuck in here. Ah! Oh. I could have gotten everyone, but I goofed. Leave. That was... I don't know. Maybe... I'll play one more quote-unquote normal match. What is patrol? Capture and hold the moving zone. Let's try that. You know what? Part of me actually thinks they were always intending this beta to go to the 22nd. And them being like, the beta's been extended. Like, that was just them trying to make themselves look better for some reason. Like, yeah, look at us. Aren't we such great guys? We extended the beta. Not really. We heard all the drama behind the scenes about Activision recently.
Need defense at the patrol zone. Patrol. Move out and secure the objective. Try not to get yourself killed. Hostiles took the
Yeah,
patrol
playing
zone.
this just makes me be like, man, I want to play Battlefield and Halo. I mean, it could be that I'm just over it. I don't know. It feels too similar to Cold War. Or it could be fatigue. Like, because I've been playing COD 2. That could be it.
Need defense at the patrol zone. Hostile dogs in the zone.
Oh no. Doggos. Oh, stupid German Shepherd.
Light condition up. Tossing grenade. Turning it around. They're driving us back.
They're driving us back.
Out of commission. Thought I forgot about you.
I'm just waiting for the PETA hit piece on this game now.
Patrol zone is out.
Because there hasn't been attack dogs in a while in this series, so PETA's gonna rear their ugly head again and be like, how dare you kill fictional dogs in a fictional game?
We're in the lead.
You know, although I was really looking forward to playing Battlefield next month, I am
They have the
sort of okay with it being delayed until November, because I have a lot of stuff I want to record. Oh, sweet. Jeez. Yeah, there's a lot I want to record before then. And it gives me more time to play Metroid. I was unsure. Remember I said that I couldn't play Metroid because soon after Battlefield came out? I might change my mind. I might play Dread when it comes out now. We'll have to see. I haven't really been done that long with those 2D Metroid games, and I'm already wanting to play another one, so got a new one coming out.
They have the patrol zone.
There's been a lot of rumors lately from Nintendo World The world of Nintendo. I made it sound like it's a place, but no. Like, from the world of Nintendo. Rumors that Game Boy games are coming to Switch. And potentially N64 games.
We're losing.
I'm hoping Game Boy Advance also does, because I would like to have Zero Mission and Fusion on there. But we'll have to see what becomes of that. There's probably a Nintendo Direct coming soon. We winning? No, we're not. I just heard a bouncing Betty, I think. Maybe not, because I didn't explode. Hello. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Ready for report. Double kill.
Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap.
Bloodthirsty.
That was cool.
Glide bomb ready for target. Double
I got a
kill.
glide bomb.
That's a
Okay, I
hit.
thought I missed everyone.
Dish served cold, but still tasty.
Okay.
They have the patrol zone. New intel ready for report.
The postman's got mail for us.
Marking hostile location.
I really gotta go to the bathroom, but I'm in luck because we're about to end the game, and that's where I'll probably end the stream. Rip in
I'm not
pepperonis.
disappointed. You'll do better next time.
Yeah, so, that was part 2, because I played a little bit in a normal recording, but I decided to stream part 2. At some point, I still gotta finish my COD 2. I'm almost done with COD 2 as well. But, and I got other things to record that are non-game related, so look for those, I suppose, things that are not about games. They're about movies, for the most part. Alright, I may or may not stream tomorrow. Potentially. I might do this again tomorrow. This beta's going for a couple more days. Well, more than that, like, I think 3 days. So, I might see you then. If not, it'll be in a video that I upload. So, if you watch the VOD for this later, thank you. And I hope you'll watch my next stream. If not, you can catch the VOD of that too. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.